did it because he liked Gino and I, and he felt probably like these guys are not.
Yeah.
All your clients that sign up, they like Stephanie. Think about it, fabric trade. You and your mom shop there.
Yeah.
And it build that base.
These are my weaknesses, let me improve on them. But then of course it's like, hey, I'm really good at this, let me do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a mentality for me. So there's, renters and owners, right? It's like one or the other. So renters don't take care of anything while owners treat it as they do own it. And then accountability, obviously.
Cody?
What was the question again? I was playing my camera settings. I apologize.
What's owning it mean to you?
Owning it your own craft, bringing your craft to the table. I think us, definitely as a team, we all have our own craft, so we have to own it, and that's what makes us a good team today. So.
Okay. Cool.
I think it's just responsibility. Just I'll pick them.
No. So, owning it to me means taking responsibility for your part. Everybody plays a part when it comes to team or a company aspect, and also, doing as much as you can before you ask somebody else. So really, taking ownership of your role, of your interaction with clients, of your, like you guys doing the editing, being on time, just really being responsible with your part, with your role, your job duties.
Yeah. So for me, I feel as a business, as we grow, I think this is super important, is owning it, right? Owning it, it means, it's like Danny summed it up perfectly, is owning it. Hey, we all have things to do after work. There's a life out there. There's also a life here, right? So owning it is really, I want you to take ownership of whatever your job is, and you guys do a good job overall right now. It's so important though. At the same time, I think even as an owner, I'm constantly trying to better myself at like, how can I become a better leader? I'm always owning like, hey, is there, so I challenge you guys. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it or how much, there's better ways to do things, right? And I've learned that, and if I was stuck in the way I used to do things, like no one codes the way I code, back in the days. And the world is changing, and I have to accept social media with Facebook isn't the way you do social media with TikTok today, right? So owning it is also bettering our craft.
Do you know what those are called when it like washes the fabric? Oh yeah. I thought that's what it was.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Photo shoot probs. Spilling soda on the couch. Just kidding, Jay. It's okay.
That's my bad.
Oh, you're good.
Rookie mistake.
I didn't expect the straw to just fall down.
Expect the unexpected. It's a silly straw. What do you expect? It's being a little silly.
Yeah, like move a little bit outside of it. Right. Get this, Cody. Me being the boss.
All right, let's do all team, and then Alex, I'm gonna have you step out for a sec for your lunch, or over here, whichever you're. Let's Connie and Moon. Connie and Moon.
Who's Connie and Moon?
A doggy. Okay, first we need a couple cucumbers.
So yep.
You had them do a shot earlier that I absolutely loved. It was a couple of them were standing up over the table, like mapping out.
Yeah, so I think Allison definitely like standing up would be perfect. And then Michaela, probably you. Micah, I think I called you Michaela earlier too. Micah, maybe having your hand on your coffee there, maybe leaning against the table, perfect. Have your laptop out like this, open it up.
I'm gonna do Jake a laptop.
Perfect. Yep, set up the shot up a little bit. Oh, cute background. Perfect. All right, perfect. All right, let's get these shots here.
I don't want to give them a business card and go, hey, do freight with me, right? Yeah. And it's usually the business happens after you build friendships. Mm-hmm. The trade shows I used to go to in logistics is always, let's go have fun after, the the conference. I call it a once a year get together, right, with the logistics people.
Yeah,
But
because you know they're all there.
if I want to get business, I go to either the animal vet,
Whoever your customer is, yeah.
who our customer is.
Yeah,
So you
yeah, we do
think
both.
of that when you're doing social media. Don't be like all the other trucking companies or logistics people. What we want to do is showcase things that you wouldn't think they care about. Who would your shippers care about? What do they care about, right? What are things that they love to hear? No one wants to follow a brokerage company or a freight company, right? They want to have fun. Oh, these guys are down to earth. Oh, these guys are still reliable. They're professional. But example, a trucker showcasing pictures of where they're at, if they're by the beach, if they're out and about in Alaska, you know, those are things that make it fun, right? And then you build relationship.
People in our company.
You asked me about our social.
really
I didn't
was.
even know we have a Facebook page. You know? I mean, like I said, I've got.
I mean, I think our biggest strength is our brand, the Midwest logo, because it's been around so long.
Okay.
I agree with that a million percent.
I
That
think-
logo is powerful.
And I think, we get positive reviews.
Okay.
We need more of them. What I don't like is there's a lot of repetitive pictures.
Which is very interesting because we're having a lot of open, raw conversation. Cheerful. I know we're happy about the direction we're moving in. And compassionate. I can see, and it's so funny because I see it from very different perspectives, from safety to this to that. I see it all, but you guys all have the same perspective with having different perspectives at the same time. You have the same morals behind your company. And the future. Innovative. Which is very interesting because I know you spoke
That's what
upon,
he just said.
how you want to be more innovative in the future.
I didn't know.
Strong, no brainer, and optimistic. So,
That's great.
well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step in, but if you could take pictures of those and just keep them in 3 separate categories, I'd appreciate it. All right, thanks for participating in those
Yeah.
exercises. Those help me really be able to, I feel very honored every time somebody trusts me with their brand, and this really helps me.
Yeah, that's great.
So I do have just some more questions for us. I can appreciate the numbers and the logistics behind everything, but I want to forget about all that for a second because I simply don't care at this moment, because what I want to know is you guys are all very successful. Clearly you know how to talk to people. Clearly you're established. You could be doing anything. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Why are you working your asses off every single day? Why are you continuing your father's legacy? Talk to me about it. Why are you doing this?
Man, yeah, sometimes I wonder why the hell I am doing it.
He did it because he liked Gino and I, and he felt probably like these guys are now.
Yeah.
All your clients that sign up, they like Stephanie. That's great. Think about it, fabric check. You and your mom shop there.
Yeah.
And build that base.